It's that time of the year again. With the new Call of Duty soon upon us, the traditional beta period has arrived, and this time it's not just multiplayer, there's zombies too. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's just dive in. This is the XboxEra beta impressions for Call of Duty Black Ops 7, played and tested on the Xbox Series X. A book could be written about the controversies, big and small, leading up to this Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta. The game's initial reveal trailer met with a record amount of dislikes on YouTube, developers walking back on their IP crossover plans after poor reception to the toon-style skins such as Beavis and Butthead in the previous game. Doubts and confusion over the return of wall running, which is actually wall jumping or wall hopping this time, and skepticism over the return of the futuristic technology in the franchise. But we're not here to judge a game based on its hype or expectations. Personally, I have a long history with Call of Duty, and the Black Ops subseries in particular is dear to me. My idea of the perfect installment of the franchise would lie somewhere between Black Ops 2 and 3. The fairly grounded gameplay and design philosophy of 2 combined with some of the sci-fi insanity of 3. Imagine my satisfaction when, amid rumors and official confirmations, the goal of this game was evident. Making a Call of Duty that lands exactly there, somewhere between Black Ops 2 and 3, but with the incredible gunplay of recent installments to boot. In short, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 seems to be made specifically for Our journey with Call of Duty Black Ops 7 begins at the multiplayer. During the week and a half or so of the beta, the developers progressively unlocked new things to play. More and more maps, new game modes, even various hotfixes and balance tests on the fly. They even drastically lowered the efficiency of the often controversial skill-based matchmaking, favoring the old-school free-for-all servers. Never before has a Call of Duty introduced this many features and changes during its handful of days of playtime. Did it work, and was it any good though? The shortest way to answer that would be, yes, it is very good despite a few confusing choices. The movement system takes us back, boots to the ground. Tactical sprint is gone, which very much slows down the gameplay, though it can still be used via a perk. The new wall jumps are pretty neat, though it doesn't bring advanced movements like Black Ops 3, but it does add a layer of verticality. Various map designs accommodate some interesting wall jumps too, which allow players to reach a few seemingly foolproof evaluated camping spots. Other than that, the maps tend to follow Treyarch's trademark 3-lane formula. The one thing that didn't convince me in the maps are the doors. In a bizarre move, Treyarch seemingly didn't want to adapt the door system of most previous games, nor did they want to adapt the doorless approach of Black Ops 6 for their new Call of Duty. Instead, these futuristic arenas feature automatic electronic doors, which open and stay like that until players close enough. This makes the flow of the game a bit weird. These doors can't be opened remotely, nor destroyed, which seems to favor campers, but the devs have already confirmed that they're looking at drastically altering the way these work. Speaking of, it's quite unusual of how many changes developer Treyarch brought to this Call of Duty beta during its week or so of availability. On top of adding increasingly stylish new maps and rotating game modes in and out, we've seen one of the biggest changes in recent memory. Ladies and gentlemen, skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM, is no more. Well, sort of. After experimenting with it in the beta, the devs have decided to abandon the philosophy that accompanied Call of Duty since 2019 and favor more casual lobbies, with connections once again being the dominant factor in matchmaking. Of course, this brings back to an age-old question about whether Call of Duty should even favor skill-based matchmaking. As fun as this franchise is, especially in recent years, it's hardly a crazy competitive game. Quake 3 Arena this ain't, despite the booming esport events. There's way too many balance woes, broken builds, unfair kill streaks to make the game experience truly fair and competitive, making it more of a spectacle shooter more often than not. With the removal of the focus on skill-based matchmaking, we're already seeing shorter wait times, lower pings, and also a large variety of games, though with more pub stomps than before. I think it's early to call it a definitive win, but it's an interesting change, one the franchise absolutely opposed for years. We'll just have to see how it goes. My take on it is that SBMM is a godsend in more competitive titles, but in a game like Call of Duty, less so. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is still the most balanced the franchise has been in years. Higher TTK, slightly better readability, gunsmith builds no longer seem crazy broken for now, tactical sprint is gone, etc. I still think we are far and away from the golden era of balancing of the middle 2010s, but Black Ops 7 feels like an interesting attempt to solve a lot of the issues. Because for the rest, it's as tight as Call of Duty has ever been. Fast, smooth, precise, satisfying. The maps do look a bit sterile, but it's more down to the industrial futurism that artists seem to be going for, rather than an underwhelming technical background. Which leaves us to zombies. Well, the survival mode anyway. Without all the massive mazing and Easter eggs, for the first time, the beta for the game also lets us take a glimpse at Treyarch's popular undead killing mode. Its roots are the same as Black Ops 6's, the same gameplay loop essentially, with special skills, armors, exfils to abandon the mission at our leisure, to extract loot, and so forth. What little we can see of this farm map is interesting, visually especially, but there's no way to tell how deep and varied the map really will be, as this beta only lets us play the round-based survival mode and nothing else. It's a stylish map for sure, with the purple color standing out, but it's impossible to really judge it just yet. Call of Duty Black Ops 7's beta is over, and the lessons learned from it are many. The game goes futuristic, but in a more grounded fashion. In multiplayer, the balance is improved, the pace slightly slower, though the wall jumps add a much needed verticality to the battles, despite not being to everyone's taste. The maps seem generally quite balanced and well designed, though not all that visually impressive. Zombie survival trial seems solid, though it's hard to tell really for now. As Call of Duty is trying to find its path amid a drop in player numbers and backpedaling controversial decisions, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is a beam of hope. A futuristic Call of Duty may not be everyone's cup of tea, but this one might be doing a surprising amount of good things for the future of the franchise. We'll know more, of course, next month when Call of Duty Black Ops 7 hits store shelves worldwide. Be sure to keep an eye out on this channel for our review and coverage as well. Did you play the beta? What did you think? Did you like the changes? Did it change enough? Did it not change enough? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.